Hey guys, it's Epic Boys here, and this is quite possibly the last review of this summer. But for the last review of this summer, I have a special review and a couple unboxings. So today, for the lineup, I have the Nerf Super Soaker Dartfire, the Nerf N-Strike Elite Disruptor, the Boomco Farshot or Farshot B, the Hogan Models 1/1000th scale model Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, and the Boomco single dart and smart stick target. So first things first, the Nerf Super Soaker Dartfire. This is a semi-automatic spring-powered blaster with a built-in water pump. Now, I'm not going to be doing a water firing demonstration on this video, but from the information I've gathered, the range claims on the box say that the water blasts, let's see here, up to 38 feet, or 40 feet roughly, but I haven't tested that because I don't usually use Super Soakers. I bought this for the blaster itself. Now let's get a look at the packaging. Here on the front of the box, it's opened, so the darts came in here, and I'll get to those darts later. They're very cool. The blaster was here, and here's just some little stuff. And on the back, it advertises 5X Elite Darts with a new color scheme. I haven't seen that with Elite Darts yet, and I like it a lot. And here it shows the Floodinator, the Freeze Fire. That would be, I believe, the Squall Surge. I'm not sure, or maybe a Tornado Scream. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a big Super Soaker fan. That's the Alpha Fire, I believe. And the title. No, that's not. Is that the title to repeat? I don't know. I'm not a big Super Soaker guy, but it says Dartfire, which is this blaster. And let's get into the review. Now, basic overview, the shell is very pretty. This blue part is the tank. It advertised that it holds up to 40 fluid ounces, which is decent capacity. This doesn't shoulder very well at all, really. It's not really meant to be used as a stock, so I kind of just hold it out here. This is the pump for the water. This pumps the water. Now, how this fires darts is you pull the trigger, and I'll demonstrate that. It's sort of like the Snapfire 8 and the Alien Menace Voidcaster, but it holds 5 darts. So it's kind of hovering in the middle of capacity as far as that goes. 5 dart holders on the top. Very large cap, which is good, so you don't spill water usually. Very Hammershot-esque cylinder, except this cylinder is kind of sloped, so you can see there. Orange tip, as required by law in the U.S., and very comfortable handle, I must say. This is a very, wide handle, but it's also kind of thin. You can't really see that very well. But I think it's comfortable. The trigger is, as expected, the trigger pull is heavier than most, but that is because you're pulling back the spring, which is reasonable. Now, I've opened this up, and from the internals, I've seen that this is one piece. So for a later project, what I might do is open this up and remove this. Remove all the water stuff and just use this as a pistol and get another one of these, dual wield them. Or I could just get Snapfire 8s, but now on eBay they're hovering around $35, which is not great, but I'm probably going to pick one up just to have it. Now, onto the firing demonstration of the Nerf Super Soaker Dartfire. Although, first, I want to show you these cool Elite darts. These darts are like a teal blue rather than the regular blue Elites, and I really like these. So if you're a dart collector, then you might be interested in this blaster. Now onto the firing demonstration. I'm not going to fire at you guys, so I don't want my tablet to tip over. That's 5 shots. Give it 5 more. That's 5 more this blaster is very high. I got this for $20 on eBay, and I believe that that is a good deal, and I definitely recommend this blaster. Now, on to the Nerf N-Strike Elite Disruptor. Now, I got this as a prize at Dave & Buster's for like 3,200 tickets, which isn't bad. It's basically a strong arm without the drop barrel and the front stuff going on. It is a top slide blaster with a tactical rail and a 6-round revolving cylinder. It rotates after you fire, if you saw that there. It rotates after I pull the trigger. Now, basic shell looks quite nice. The handle is very comfortable. I like this handle more than the strong arm handle. I think it's just more comfortable, and I think the color scheme is a lot nicer than the strong arm, especially with this dark gray piece, which for the webbing of my hand is very comfortable. It's a very good handle, and I really like it. The Elite logo is embossed on the side, which is great, and it says Disruptor on both sides, which I'm very happy with, but it does not say Elite on both sides or Nerf, which is, well, it does because it says Nerf here, but it's not painted and it's not nearly as, it doesn't pop out quite as much. Now it says N-Strike Elite on both sides of the handle, right there, and this dark gray piece is a single piece, and I like that because it's quite comfortable. The trigger pull is as expected. It's a very nice trigger pull. Not as snappy as I would have liked, but that's nothing to complain about at all. Other than that, you got one tactical rail on the top, which can fit any N-Strike attachments. The blaster does have slam fire. If you hold down the trigger and prime the blaster, it will automatically fire and rotate. So onto the firing demonstration, I'll do 3 darts, not slam fire, and 3 darts slam fire. Now this blaster is very good. It's what you should expect from a strong arm. It is roughly the same thing, except it is claiming on the box Elite XD ranges of 90 feet. I don't have the box in here. Probably should have done that, but you don't need it. It's very basic. So, very good blaster. I definitely recommend this blaster as well. And it's, if you are unhappy with the strong arm, like just a Jolt, then you can just pick one of these up for $15 or 3,200 tickets at Dave & Buster's or whatever arcade you go to, I don't know. Now on to the Boomco Farshot B, as some people call it. That's just because some people misread the box, but it's just a Farshot without the shields and some slightly different modifications to the slide. Now with the original Farshot, this didn't slope this way, it kind of sloped down, and I don't like that at all. That's why I didn't pick up a first generation Farshot. I picked up the second gen one, because it doesn't come with the shields, which I don't like, and it has a dart holder. It holds 2 darts I can fit onto any rail, and it can fit onto a Nerf rail. Don't believe me? Disruptor, boom cupping, boom. I don't know why you would do that unless you want some wacky targeting reticle, but you can do it if you want, which is always good. Now this slides on to the bottom rail. It came on here like this, and it's a basic slide action spring blaster with a dart lock. If you don't have a dart loaded, it won't fire, which I don't like. I did find a way to cheat the system though. You put a dart in, pull the trigger halfway, complete the trigger pull, you can fire it without a dart in, so that doesn't really do much, but here you can see the Boomco logo with some white and printing on there. If you pull this back, then you can see some cool looking stripes. You could say that's ventilation stripes, but it's not. It doesn't have an actual purpose. It's just kind of a little thing. You can actually see the plunger tube. That gray bit in there is actually part of the plunger. It has an auto return, and it's a fun blaster. I really like this one actually. The handle, this bit right here is kind of annoying for me because my pinky rests there really weirdly, kind of falls off, so I either don't have my pinky on it, or I use my middle finger to pull the trigger, and I have my index finger up on the side, so that my whole hand can fit on this blaster, which I'm not a big fan of. I might modify it. There is 2 dart storage in the handle, and slide in 2 darts, and to fire, you just pull the trigger, so I'm going to fire 3 times. blaster is very easy, simple. It says Boomco right here as well. I like this blaster. Overall, I'd recommend this. You can pick them up for $7 at Target last I checked. Although on Amazon, when I looked on Amazon, these were $40. Don't buy these on Amazon. Don't. Get them at Target, or if you have a Dollar General nearby, I've seen them go for $8.50, which is a little more, but if you really want a far shot, you don't like the first gen one, or it isn't available to you, but you really want a far shot, or this dart holder appeals to you, then you should pick one up before they are only available on Amazon for $40, which would be unfortunate. So that's the Boomco Far Shot B, as some people call it. It's not officially called that, it's just Far Shot. Now, on to the unboxing of the Boomco Single Dart and Target. Now, I want to talk about this for a little bit. I don't understand why they released this. This had to have been a promotional thing that Mattel just gave out when Boomco first started. Hold on a second, I'm turning my delivery. Sorry about that. This had to have been a promotional thing, so I don't understand why they released it, unless it was just for people to test out Boomco when it first started. It has a date of 2013, which is before most Boomco blasters. I've seen the Boomco blasters go on 2014, so this had to have been like a thing. If you know more about this, tell me in the comments down below. I want as much information as I can. So, my hunch is that they released this for people to demo Boomco's Smart Stick darts and targets. So, unboxing, or on cardboard thing, I don't know, but let's do it. These are annoying, I must say. Okay, so first impressions, this is interesting. It's a single dart, the blue darts with the red tips and the red stripes, and this target is very similar in design to the Clipfire target, the one that came with the Boomco Clipfire. I think it might be the same one, actually. If you know, do let me know in the comments down below, please. Now, to demo off the smart stickiness, you just place the dart onto it, and it sticks quite well. This is a little plastic thing I had for their darts, but you can just drop these on, and they're holding on very well, actually. Yeah, these are cool. I don't know where you would get these anymore. I got a pack of 9 of these off eBay. But I don't know where you would find them, if you would. You can probably find them on eBay, I don't know much, but these are fun and interesting. I have 7 more of them in box, and another one that I opened up, but this one's for the video, so there you go. Would not really recommend that because it's kind of pointless, but on to the last thing of the day. The Hogan Models 1/1000th scale model Boeing 787-8. Now, I picked this up at the Boeing store in Chicago. Actually, my friend Janelle bought this for me, who is quite possibly one of the best family friends in the world. So, special thanks to her. Now, opening this up, it comes in a little tray. I imagine that it's quite fragile. And here's a stand, 787-8 it says, and you just, like most basic stands, you just put it down and slide it back. Here, you can see, it's a very, very small model, I must say. Hold on, let me adjust this for a second. There. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that better. Indeed. So let me adjust this. There. Okay. So this is a very small and interesting model. I must say, this is not a model kit because it's 1/1000th scale. I would imagine that it would be horror to put this thing together by hand. Overall, it's much heavier than it appears. It's made out of all metal. The only plastic pieces are the landing gear, which you can see are very small. These are quite cool, I must say. I'm going to start collecting these because these are nice. You can see it says 787 right there. Got really excellent detailing. It says Dreamliner, Boeing, and here's the stand. That's what it looks like on that. Quite nice, I must say. So that just about concludes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As I stated at the start of the video, this is probably going to be the last video of this summer, maybe even this year, which is unfortunate, I don't know. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to Epic Boys this year. And this is me, Matthew Moron, 427, signing out.